Well, I gotta get on there and, well, my friends, I can't see you, but you can see me, and you can hear me. Maybe. Go ahead and get on there. Hopefully we'll keep this short. I hate doing long videos, but sometimes I ramble. Imagine that, huh? Me ramble. Anyways, I want to talk about IDs. Okay, the police pulls you over. What's he say? See your ID, proof of insurance, and blah 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 blah. Right? Okay. See your registration too. Well, you know what? Okay. Two things there. First, unless you're driving a rental car, all right, or someone else's car, the car's registered in your name, right? He goes got his little computer. Dog's barking. He hears something out there. Anyways, he goes click, 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 click on his computer, right? Poop, you know what shows up? Who the car's registered to. And you know what else shows up? Your driver's license. Your driver's license picture. Whether you've got a valid license or not, all that stuff's there. You see what I'm saying? It's already there. So why the hell does he walk up to your car unless he walks up to his car and looks at the person? Well, that ain't the same person that's back on my computer screen. Car registered to you? No, this is my sister's car. Okay, well, I need to see your ID. That's different. Rental car? That's different. It was your car. He's already typed in, I mean, they got license plate readers also, okay? So they drive down the road and they read license plates all over the place. And something might go bing. Oh, that guy's got an expired license. So they pull the car over. Make up some cockamamie bullshit thing, why they pulled you over, like they normally do. But my point being is this. If it's you sitting in the car, they walk up, they see it's you. They know you got a driver's license. There it is. There's your picture. Valid driver's license, all that. So they can tell how many tickets you had, all that stuff, okay? They can tell if you got warrants. I mean, all that shit pops up. So why are they harassing you over an ID? Plus, it'll come back to cards registered to, like I said, it's registered to so-and-so, valid registration, blah, blah, blah. Why are they asking you for registration on the car? Because it already shows up on the computer. You see what I'm saying? They're playing fucking games with you all the time. Now, you're walking down the street. Okay, now I don't know about this. Maybe some police forces have it, maybe some don't. Blah, 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 but they have facial recognition. You know, it goes, cheek. Oh, who is that person? Oh, okay. They live so-and-so in place and all this and that stuff and blah, blah, blah. They already know who you are. You know, you're walking down the street, you know, they turn around and then you know, depending on the municipality or whatever, they might have facial recognition and it, beep, that's your face. You go back to the car and say, that's so-and-so, so-and-so. This tells you everything. Why are they IDing you? Especially, like I said, you're driving down the road, card register to you, they know that. They know where you live. They've seen your pictures. I mean, they're just wanting to fuck with you. See? And on top of that, you're supposed to be secure in your person, paper, and things. Are you secure in your person, paper, and things? Are they violating the rights of you by pulling this stuff up? Oh, I don't know, you agreed to it. You signed the piece of paper. You signed for that driver's license. Now, well, part of the condition is now, see? Like I said before, instead of giving them a driver's license, go to the state, okay? Go to the DMV and get a ID. An ID, that's it. No driver's license, nothing else. ID that says that I am so and so, live at so and so, and that's pretty much it. So once, oh, here you go, ID. Oh, where's your driver's license? Well, you wanted an ID, right? Well, there's your ID. Well, we need to see your driver's license. I said, you already seen it. I said, it's in the cop car. I said, why are you harassing me? Having a bad day? Trying to collect and earn a little more money? You know, this is all bullshit. They drag you out of a car after they smash your face in and your car and everything else and cuff you, throw you in the back of a car because you know an ID, but they already knew who the hell you were from that computer. See, there's all kinds of things wrong with that. All kinds of violations of the law with that. See? Other thing is, too, they want proof of insurance. Okay. I don't have proof of insurance. No, but I'm bonded. See, there's a lot of states, if you get a bond, put up X amount of dollars and get a bond, and you drive on that bond as your insurance. Well, check your state's laws out. You may build a bond and not carry insurance. See? Now, I mean, that's all up to you personally because, you know, you get in an accident, you're liable. But I'm just saying, a bond is like, well, I got to put up a bond, so if I get in an accident, you know, that's what the bond's for. It's just like with what's going on with the president and a lot of these. They file a thing in one of these courts, restraining order, it doesn't matter. They're supposed to put up a bond, say, to cover court costs and stuff and so on and so forth. If they end up going to court and losing, that pays for the court's time, say. So they're not putting up these bonds, say. So I don't even know if half these restraining order or temporary restraining order or whatever you want to call it are even legal because they haven't put up a bond, say. Why don't somebody check it out? So, that's really all I got on here to say. That's pretty short, simple, isn't it? You think I could drag this off for another 10 minutes? Do you want me to? Not really, do you? You got better things to do, and I understand. So, folks, just remember, all this stuff, all this draconian tyranny, all the bullshit is just imaginary, unconstitutional, make-believe horseshit. See? All this is just imaginary hocus pocus with these people. See? That's all they do. They play games with you. Mind games. And then they want to control the narrative. See? The narrative is, oh, you got to show ID. ID. Back in your cop car, you got my ID. You know who I am. You know who you're talking to. Same thing. You're walking down the street. I need your ID. So you got a camera on? Yeah. So you got I said, you got a camera on your car? Yeah. So, well, you already have my picture. I said, you got facial recognition on that? I said, you already know who I am. So why are you bothering me? You see, you want this stuff to stop, file lawsuits against them, like I've told you. My other thing, file lawsuits on them. Make them file charges against them. Make them till they're hand shy. They're just shy because they don't want to have criminal charges brought against them every time they do something. Why? Well, they have to check it out. The courts have to check it out. You start backing the courts up, pretty soon the courts are like, they start getting pissed with this stuff. Because like, what the hell? I mean, well, we got other things to do besides screw around with these cops, because every time you turn around, you're breaking the law, you're breaking the Constitution, you're getting criminal charges filed against you. And like I said, I told you about that cop the other day that told this kid, had been drinking, doesn't drink, and they threw him in the clink. Of course, they dropped every charge. They dropped everything. But you had that one piece of shit cop in there. Oh, you got to punch him in the face. You don't shut up. You got to punch him in the face. Well, first of all, that's a violation of your Second Amendment. And then he's going to punch him in the face. That's you threaten the guy. And then on top of that, now you're threatening him. You see, with bodily harm. And the kid points out, you got all these cameras. I don't give a fuck about those cameras. I'll punch you in the face anyways. He got fired. But my point is okay. He also has a deadly weapon on him. That's right. And it's loaded. He committed a felony, people. Just remember that. They get violent with you, touch you, that's felony now. Because that loaded weapon. So, well, I'll try to upload this and get it out to you. So, by God, if you get picked up in the near future, they'll probably just want to beat knots on your heads if you didn't conform and comply with their lawful order. Well, first of all, it's not lawful because they're violating your rights. Constitution. You have what? Oh, that's right, qualified immunity. Because you have a Bill of Rights that says you have all these rights and then more, infinite number of rights. Okay? Infinite. Right. And what? Oh, that's right. Just word of God. God's our witness. They got a lot of problems, don't they? They violated their oath of office, too. Go after them on all kinds of stuff. Throw the book at them. They want to throw the book at you? Throw the book at them. You ask them questions about, well, let me see. Oh, you can't go back to my squad car and look in there. That's a blah, blah, blah. Say, so you're impeding my investigation? That's a crime. See? You can investigate too. That's exactly what you're doing. They don't want to ID with you? Well, that's a crime. They're supposed to. Go after them for every little thing. You see, when you read the statutes, you're going to know the law better than they do. You're going to know what their job description is. You're going to find out what they can and can't do. Of course, they'll tell you they can do all this stuff because they're liars. They try to buffalo and BS you and stuff because they can lie to you. You lie to them? Well, first of all, the courts say they can lie to you. Well, no, they can't. You have supremacy clause, and you got all these other clauses in the Constitution, equal protection under the law, all kinds of things. Say, they're liars. Remember that. They're trying to control the narrative on you all the time, screwing with your mind all the time. Trying to make you scared and fearful all the time. Put them on the defensive, where they're the ones that are being always, well, you pulled me over, well, you're going to pay for that. Don't threaten them. Don't say nothing. Film it. Make sure it's on. Make sure they got their camera on, so you can get a copy of that and use it all against them. See? Two could play at that game. After a while, they'll get tired of it. After a while, they'll be like, wow, man, I'm being sued from like 3 people now. Right? Then you keep adding more lawsuits to it and suing them personally, too. All of a sudden, like, oh, God, I got 12 lawsuits against me. Right. City ain't gonna like that. County ain't gonna like it. Your bond agents, nobody's gonna like it. See? I've said enough. You folks all have a good one. If this thing will work.